Good evening, and see people are already in the chat. Welcome to, and you know what? That is putting a shadow right over my face. We'll turn it this way. So, hey everybody, welcome to our live paranormal investigation of an historic haunted building here in Vandalia, Illinois. So, thanks for being patient. We're taking care of a little housekeeping just before going live here, and there is Super Woody Boy. Hey,
Hi, Tim.
how you doing down there, Tim? All right, so you guys have seen us here before. It's Pamela Rainey. Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Pam.
It's been since August since we have been here, and this is the location in which you had a lot of interaction with a little boy. You've been here twice. I've only been here once, but both times it was this little boy for you.
Yeah, and looking at the paperwork, the documentation of the family that lived here, and some of the history, he's a different age than the ones that have documented. The other ages are documented. So, but I mean, this used to be a hotel also. So
Some say it may have been a brothel at one
yeah,
point. So we don't know exactly who he may be. Some say he might be German. Where did that come from? I can't even remember.
it was from our live.
It was from our
I
live.
think I'm not sure.
It may have been Vanessa.
I'm not really 100%, like I said, whenever I see him, whenever he mentally, I guess, brings me here, I see the room and I see him and I see his lips moving, but I don't hear any sound.
Yeah.
So I can't tell.
So we have about an hour is usually what we have for these live streams when we do this. So we'll investigate up here, bring you guys along for that hour, and then after that, we'll investigate on our own and we'll present that as a video later on. Kind of like we did last time. Last time we did a Facebook Live because we weren't doing the YouTube Live on mobile. So it's a little bit different this time. But it's great that we're able to bring this to our YouTube channel.
Right?
So do you want to start in that room?
We might as well.
Let's go to the room in question. So, and there is Bonnie Halper, and hello, Bonnie.
It's pretty, the floor is lower.
Yeah, there's a lot more that's fallen onto the floor.
Yeah.
So you can see the debris all over. This was not all here last time.
No.
And it's only been since August that we were here. So yeah, look, there's a cave in up there off the ceiling. So, and Chris was saying no third floor because the floor's getting worse up there.
Right.
So, all right.
But that's okay because this is kind of like my room,
Right. This is your, yeah, you were sitting like what, right there,
I was sitting.
and I was next to you.
Yeah, I was like right here. And I could feel his energy like right back there in the back corner between the corner like where this window used to be. And I mean it's really there's a lot of vertigo in here, like a lot. But I've been feeling like funhouse stuff since I got here.
Yeah, ever since we walked in, there's been like a real funky feel.
But I could feel that he was behind me, and if you watch the video, I reached my hand out, I gave him a heads up, I was gonna reach my hand out and put it back there, and if he wanted to make contact or touch me or whatever he wanted to do, and it felt like I was sticking my hand into, it was cooler in that one spot where I was putting my hand, and my hand just started buzzing like crazy.
And that's when I saw the like black, silky, shadowy type stuff around your hand.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. And so, and other people saw that in that particular video too. So.
Right.
All right. So, let me. I don't really have a good place to put this.
I mean, do you want to like do a little walkthrough?
We can do a little walkthrough of the second floor. So we are on the second floor.
Come on, you can follow.
And you can follow.
You can leave this way.
So
Follow me.
we'll go down to the first floor first. Yeah, makes sense, right? Let's go down the stairs. Here's the funky room. This is always weird. That room there. So this is, you got the stairs here, right? But, yeah, the stairwell is right there. And then the door to that room is right there. So it's really weird.
You're coming up the stairs like you're in that room, and
Watch your step.
Yeah, because as soon as you take a step out of you're already in the stairs. I mean,
So this is the second floor, and we're not going down to the first for the live session. There's some other people down there right now. We'll include that as part of the regular video when we do stuff after this. So.
because of course Donnell was there.
Yes, we had to know.
We love her.
We do love her, and so we have another interview with her, so we'll include that. So there's this funky room off to the side here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you feeling something?
Felt like someone poked me in the back. It was pretty high up though.
Hello.
Did you follow me? I mean, I said you could follow,
Yeah.
so.
Do you want another poke? Just to see?
I mean, you can poke me if you want, I guess. It's a pretty solid poke.
Pretty solid poke, okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. So, B3 Airspace saying, this is strange. Richard saying hello, hello, hello. And pretty much everybody's saying hello to each other. So, yeah, so there's this little room off over here, which slopes down because, you know, it's old. It's all boarded up from the outside. But there is a funky feeling in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the last time that I was here with someone that, it was her first paranormal investigation, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And we were sitting right here, and we both heard something over here, you know, in this room that we were just in, and we both kind of saw a little bit of shadow, and it's already dark, you know, in here. So
Yeah.
if you see a shadow in a dark room, it's a pretty dark shadow. So and we tried to, you know, get whoever it was to come out, but they were gonna hang out in there. They didn't want to have anything to do with us. So.
Okay. So we'll continue with the walkthrough now. It's a flower shop downstairs.
Yes.
Yeah, they're feeling really off kilter. So you're gonna see like all of this, like here's Christmas stuff, you know, because it's not Christmas season, so it's being stored up here. But there's cool stuff like on this door. You see the slot for the papers, you know, stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Back here was the little apartment for his name was Bill, right?
Bill.
Yeah,
And he's actually
he's been seen here.
he passed away. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
actually been seen
So
in the flower shop.
got the old pole box toilet up there, you know. Yeah, he's been seen down in the flower shop. Now, this was his little apartment.
It's a nice little apartment.
Yeah. So, and there's some other rooms around here. Now, what's interesting is this staircase was not always there. That was me kicking something out of the ground. It used to be over here, and you kind of see on the wall where it used to be. So, kind of interesting the way that they moved it from here to down there. And Judy Wilson's made it. And Andrew Cox with a $25 super chat. Thank you, Andrew. Congrats.
Yay,
Moving to
Andrew.
Illinois. Hang on, it almost went away. Congrats moving to Illinois, Mike. You both taught me a lot. I can't repay the kindness of the heart, but I
Aw.
try to help the show out. Very cool. Well, thank you very much, Andrew, and thank you. Yes, that'll be happening a little bit later this summer. So thank you very much, and thank you for the $25 super chat. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. What else are you guys saying? Urban basements can be creepy. Yeah, we'll have the basement in the full video.
Yeah, that
So,
basement's kind of.
On chat room says April 24th, spooks are running wild. It's the 27th, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
27.
okay.
I don't even know what
So-
date it is.
So this is essentially the the second floor. There's another room over here, but again, she has all of her. It's like all the Christmas stuff because, they're no longer doing Christmas down at the flower shop. But yeah, this used to be a hotel up here. Downstairs used to be a bank, used to be a drugstore. There's a soda fountain down there. Yeah, so Dan was just in chat, and I should have refreshed sooner.
Who?
That was Kayla. So I guess there's something weird going on with the chat room.
Oh, of course.
So it says there's 10 folks in that one. What in the world? I guess there's a second chat room somewhere with other people. Well, if there's another chat room, go out there, let them know that this is the chat room. I don't know why there's a second chat room. That's weird. Yeah. So, all right. So we'll go back upstairs to the third floor, which is where we're going to spend most of our time. And Shana always goes first.
That way you can get poked.
That way I can get poked. Even though if it was the little boy, you would have been okay with that. Back into the room. Oh, and then this is the third floor. So this is where there would have been the hotel rooms, apartments, all that. So you can kind of give an idea of what it's like. So I'm going to set up this other chair so I can put this down. Use the tripod. Feel anything there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's just really, really heavy. Like, not like a bad heavy, but. Anxious in here.
So there we go.
I don't know if it's me or if it's someone else's anxiety that I feel.
Right. I don't know if that's going to stick like that. Okay, I'll do it this way. I was trying.
We got Ghosty.
We have Ghosty. Okay. I'll back this up a little bit. All right. Here we go.
What's the orange?
Andrew Cox with another $25 super chat?
Another one?
Or is that just the last one replaying? Because, yeah, it's the same text.
I saw two.
There's two. Oh, wow.
Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew, be careful there.
Super chat superstar.
Super chat superstar. All right.
We did have a pretty cool toy that we were going to bring tonight.
It's going to arrive tomorrow. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we will not have it tonight. I mean, it's
like really palpable here. So, okay, well. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ich heiße Mike.
Do you speak German? Can you speak English?
Let's try the first EVP for that. Now, some say that you are German. We would like to know for sure, and that's Shana's stomach.
His dog. Well,
Shana's demon stomach.
we had a big meal before he came
You
here.
did. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Except for I don't really know any German.
It's okay. I was just asking if they spoke German. Wie geht's? We'll try that. Yeah, your stomach going crazy. All right, let's Some say that you are German. We would like to know for sure. That was your stomach. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? I heard a little kid voice in there.
Do that again. Do that again.
Wie geht's?
I think we heard something.
Okay. And yes, Judy, we're in the little boys' room. Oops. Yeah, some say that you are German. We would like to know for sure. That's stomach. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Except for I don't only German. It's okay. I was just asking if they spoke German. Wie geht's? I'll listen back to it closely over the computer, but it does sound like there's a little kid voice in there.
Well, if he speaks nothing but German, I'm in trouble. I don't know any.
Well, we'll ask if he also speaks English.
And
He may relate. He may relate to us now that we've thrown a little German his way. So, and there's Tom McNicholas, $10 super chat. Thank
Hi,
you, Tom. And little Dora at Lisa saying, "I have no ear for EVP." It's actually a lot tougher trying to do it like this than popping in some headphones and listening to it. I always end up just putting this on the computer and then popping the headphones on, because trying to listen to it like this is like, there's something. Unless it's crystal clear, I do have a hard time like that. But when we're going live like this, it's kind of like the only option we have. So let's go ahead. Maybe we built a rapport by throwing some German at him, and maybe if he does know some English, he can throw some English at us.
I hope so.
Yeah. My name is Mike, this is Shana. We were here last year. Do you also speak English? What is your name? How old are you? Kind of some basic questions. I was hearing something down the hall while we were doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do, just real quick again, I just want to say thank you to Andrew and to Tom McNicholas for the super stars. Awesome, appreciate that. So I always want to make sure we thank you guys. And Zippy Davis, $5 super chat as we walk up to the, thank you very, very much. Bree Jones saying never trust that darn internet connection. I know I wasn't about to trust this one either, so. Let's see what we have here, and then maybe we look down the hall. My name is Mike, this is Sean. We were here last year. Do you also speak English?
Still something there.
What is your name? How old are you? So, Andrew, Tom, and Zippy, thank you very much. Bree Jones is saying, that's not a kid on the EVP, just sounds like one. Not knowing what it is, but feel heavy with it. So, Bree, do you think somebody's trying to present themselves as a child? So, what do you think?
I mean, it's a child that I see.
Yeah, you've seen the child. I mean, but tonight, have you seen or felt the child? Because we may be experiencing somebody different.
Downstairs, I was feeling somebody different. But then I was feeling something in this other room over here. and I don't usually. Usually it's this room on this floor that I feel the most in. Next door, I didn't, it felt like, it feels like two different energies to me. So I'm sure, you know, I mean, I'm sure it's not just his room exclusively that he stays in. You know, I'm sure that other people, you know, come and go, I would imagine. But it's him that I see. I mean, I can see him clearly enough. If I were an artist of any kind, I could probably draw him. I mean,
Should have Adam draw him. Adam Tiller. Adam Tiller's a fantastic artist, interprets that stuff really well.
yeah.
So, did we want to? We got three options here. So we could stay here, try a little bit more. We were hearing some stuff down the hall, so we tried down the hall. Or you're saying you're also feeling something in this other room back here.
Yeah, it was a totally different energy in this room over here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't really feel anything next door. Just the creepy room right there coming up the stairwell.
Yeah.
And
So Bonnie Halpern is saying, I feel a young and old energy, man and small boy. So, and it very well could be mixed.
because there was a man here.
Yeah, there's definitely a man here, Bill.
And his is
Yeah.
documented.
Mhm.
We know he lived here. Yeah, he was older, you know, and he was in the apartments that we
Yeah.
just came out of. So
Bree saying male energy trying to trick you. So, it's gonna be the deal tonight. So let's move this. So all right, we're moving. I'm gonna set up for now at the end of the hall here. Well, because something I do want to do. Is put the motion lights down the hall.
yeah,
So we'll set that up. It looks like this little tripod.
yeah.
We can put it in a lot of different places. All right, so this is the creepy third floor hallway. So we'll set up some motion lights down here. And take your pick. Do we want to go down the hall or in the room? Maybe we let the chat room decide. Guys, how about you guys decide? Should we go down the hall to try to check on some of the noises we were hearing from down there? It sounded like somebody moving around is what it sounded like.
Right.
Or into this other room right here where Shana was feeling some other energy. So let us know which one you'd like us to do. Zippy is saying the spirits loved that hallway last time. Zippy remembers last time. You getting anything?
Yeah, I mean, I always.
Zippy wants, okay, so Zippy says room where Shauna felt the energy. Judy Wilson says down the hall. Robin Gaffner says down the hall. Bree Jones says down the hall. Bree Jones says go down the hall between the doors Shauna felt and it's going to both. Well, the room that Shauna felt is right here, and that gives us the whole rest of the hallway. So that's kind of a wide area there, Bree.
I mean,
There's other rooms down there that have energy and have stuff going on.
This used to be a hotel, you know, so. Where do we see it?
Somewhere down there. So we'll kind of try to space them out evenly. Yeah, like right around there somewhere. And then we could put one in the middle and then one down here. Like maybe over here by the stairs. Yeah. I was gonna hand it to you, but that's fine. It's like we'll play like this. All right. And then we'll put the other one outside this door here. And then we'll see what they said about where to go. Oh, by the way, guys, if you are new to the channel, by all means, please subscribe and click the little bell for notifications. So we really appreciate you guys being on tonight and watching us. So let's see what you guys said. So a lot of you are saying hall. Chipper Terry says hall sounds good. Zippy says hall wins. Panthro Psyched says down the hall. Andrew Cox says the hall. So we're going down the hall. All right, guys. Thank you very much. See? Here we go. So we have the 3 motion sensors set up. So one here, one there, and then one's at the edge of the stairs, and then one's down there in that hallway. So I'm also going to bring a K2 with us, just in case, which we have to set up on the opposite side of the room. So, ready?
Ghosty right over here.
All right. So Shauna's leaving Ghosty for whoever may be in here.
Sit right there.
After you, my love.
Mhm.
It's usually been like one of these rooms.
Oh, jeez.
That one. Yeah, a lot more has fallen from the ceiling since we were last here.
Hopefully it's not the case where it's not gonna be safe to be on this floor either,
I know.
especially if the.
Oh, I'm feeling cobwebby on my face.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
we're walking slowly towards
Yeah.
this area
Oh my gosh.
because it's
That is Yeah, you guys saying down the hall, yeah, that was a good call.
ooh, Lord.
Oh, I heard like a whimper off to my right. So don't keep going in there. I think they're just trying to draw us away. You're feeling me here?
It was kind of a mild buzz, it was something. Hey, here.
Okay. Yeah, and I think this is a room where I felt stuff last time with Chris. It's in here. Yeah, cause that, oh, wow. Alright. So,
Oh,
I'm
really
going
bad
to,
headache in here. I'll bet Bree, she's still watching, she's getting a headache in here, she's kind of. The last time that we went live, we were pretty much.
I can't do that there.
we were
Sorry, guys.
Pretty much in sync, so Bree, if.
So, I don't know what everybody was saying. So yeah, we're at a historic haunted building in Vandalia. I'm gonna put this down here. Okay. Might help a little bit. So Bree says, Shauna, more shoulders, chests, and hands heavy. So, yeah. So I haven't seen, okay. Bree says just starting to get a headache now. All right, so I'm gonna put it over there by the window because it's like the only surface. I got the K2 over there. I've kept it away from the phone, of course, because of the transmission. And Nick Millay, so Tom's friend, says, hi, Mike and Shana. Hey, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Oops, that was to play. I want to record. Hello, Mike and Shana here. A little door to saying nausea. It's me sighing for audio. Just really like to learn more about who is here. Get to know you a little bit. Just introduce ourselves. What is your name? Are you here in the room with us? We're back out in the hallway.
Just saw a little twinkle down low, right there in the shadows. You can come in here with us.
I'd just like to learn more about you. Are you a man or a boy? Okay. Let's see what we may have gotten here. Hello, Mike and Shana here. Door to saying nausea. It's me sign for audio. Just really like to learn more about who's here. Get to know you a little bit. Just introduce ourselves. What is your name? That's your stomach.
Oh my God.
That's really loud. Are you here in the room with us? Or back out in the hallway?
Just saw a little twinkle down low, right there in the shadows.
May have been a little whisper or something right there.
Yes.
Just like to learn more about you. Are you a man or a boy? Not on the audio, but something over here as we were playing back answered it. I heard boy.
See,
Through this door over here.
See where the light spot is on the wall? For whatever reason, there's that little circle light right there. It's
Okay.
pretty good size. I've seen something block it out twice now, but I blew it off because we've both been kind of moving. But it actually is not being covered up when I move, so.
Okay. But yeah, in response to this playing back, something in there said boy. Now, whether or not it's like Bree was saying that it's somebody disguising themselves, I don't know, but I heard that with my own ear in that room. So what are you guys saying? Mike, do you guys feel anything? Yeah, we're feeling a lot. So I felt cobwebby on my face. I definitely felt tingly on my arm. I know, Shana, what have you been feeling?
When I first came in here, I got a really bad headache, like on the right side of my head, like right above my eye. And it got worse as soon as I stepped into the room, but after being in here for a little bit, it kind of went away. So just approaching the doorway and in the doorway. And of course, buzzing all the time, so.
Bree Jones says that she can't tell anything on the other room. So B3 Airspace says, Mike, you got bugs or a white thing went past your front?
I mean, it's
I didn't see a
dusty.
bug, but yeah, it's dusty. It is
It's
dusty
kind of
in
dusty,
here.
and we have a light like shining right on
Right.
us, so that's gonna illuminate pretty much every particle of dust.
We had a guest saying something about orbs,
Yeah, so I mean, it's.
which would have been dust.
It's likely, you know.
Yeah,
likely
there's
explain
dust in
everything
here.
away.
Yeah.
Now, if this place wasn't, you know, as dusty as it is, like I said, there is gonna be a lot, because it looks like, you know, the plaster has been kind of falling out. It's dusty in here.
Definitely.
Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, to me, it just adds a little more of the old, you know?
Bethany Warner says, I'm sure it was a demon.
Oh, Bethany.
Yeah, every room.
What was that?
Something moved.
That was a pretty,
Like
I
something,
didn't feel it.
like took a step or something.
I felt it.
Definitely not demonic, but something. Well, let's go back in there.
Yeah,
All right, we'll grab this stuff.
That's for sure.
Yeah, every room has a demon. All right. So B3 Spare saying, see, I told you something was in there. So, all right. So I'm gonna put the tripod up here on this. Here we go. And there. Okay. So the toy that we are missing for this investigation is actually arriving tomorrow with an SLS camera.
And that's the
So
last
we'll
camera.
have that when we do Merrill Springs.
We're pretty excited about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and we have you guys to thank for it.
Yeah, definitely. You guys definitely,
Yeah, all of your support has been amazing. So
yeah, you guys definitely inspire us to do a lot more of it too, so.
Let's find out who's walking around in here with us. After the motorcycle goes through. Hello, Mike and Shana here. We are visiting, but we'd like to know who's in here with us. Do you have a name?
next room, we heard someone walking around in here. Do you want to tell us who you are?
Did you live here when it was a hotel? Or did you work here when it was a bank or a drugstore? Are you part of the family that lived downstairs? That's Shana for audio.
Sorry. I'm trying to figure out if something is like it's hair or if it's.
Well, let's listen back. Probably gotta have them checked in a second, but let's see if it means anything to the first. So, Bree Jones says she's Victorian dress era. So you're seeing a woman up here? Maybe the name Michaela. We'll try that here in a minute.
There's a whole family.
Yeah, there's a whole family that lived, well, they live downstairs.
Yeah, they live downstairs, but, you know, I would imagine.
All right, let's see if we got anything.
Hello, Mike and Shana here. We are visiting, but we'd like to know who's in here with us. Do you have a name? When we were in the next room, we heard someone walking around in here. Do you want to tell us who you are? Did you live here when
That
it
sounded
was a
weird.
hotel?
What was that?
Or did you work here when it was a bank or a drugstore? Are you part of the family that lived downstairs?
That's you.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go back. So to answer some of the questions, yes, there were people from the family that died here. Unfortunately, a number of them were children.
Right.
There's one boy from that family that survived. And for Tom McNicholas, no, we're not using the wireless mics for this because we're using the cell phone for the broadcast. So we use the wireless mics a little bit later. But yeah, there was something that was in there.
It sounded like kind of like a mouth, like someone was getting ready to say something,
Yeah.
like a mouth noise. Like I don't know.
Well, let's listen to it again.
It's Shana for audio.
Let's go back.
There was something on the line.
Hello, Mike and Shana here. We are visiting, but we'd like to know who's in here with us. Do you have a name? When we were in the next room, we heard someone walking around in here. Do you want to tell us who you are?
That.
Did you live here when it was a
So-
hotel?
It's hard to tell.
There was something.
So Bria's saying she's hearing high heels. So yeah, Lil Dorot's saying that she heard something. Yeah, there's definitely something there. B3 Aerospace saying male likes Shauna. Well, yeah, what's not to like? So Pantho Psych says some scratches, or maybe it's some of that. All right. So Bree Jones is saying the lady I told Shauna about before stands at the window. You know, you wanna know what's interesting? Isn't this the window that I had lit up in
Yeah,
the photo?
I think so.
So the thumbnail that I
The second.
created, I made one of the windows glow. I think this is the window. I'd have to look at the thumbnail again, but I think this is the window. So, all right. Well, she's sitting by the window. We have a K2 sitting over here. Unfortunately, there is traffic going by, so we'll have that to contend with, but we can try something over here and see if we get anything. So. You know what? That photo downstairs. I know you guys probably can't hear me across. There's a photo downstairs. We posted it in the other video. The photo downstairs of the on the wall where they showed this as the bank and the drugstore next door, and there was a hotel up here.
There's a lady.
There's a lady in the window.
There's a lady in the window.
So, all right. Hello again, Mike and Shauna here. I'd really like to get a name of who's with us. What's the significance of the window here?
there something special about this particular window? There's people talking outside. Audience.
Music.
Oh, is it music?
It's music. And then there's traffic. Did you live in this room or work in this room? Alright. Yeah, remember last time business across the street plays music out on the street? So unfortunately we'll have that to contend with in
You
these
can
rooms
break
up
down
here.
the 360 again sometime.
Oh, it's a 360 out, alright.
Yeah, especially when we can always hear the stuff behind us and,
Yeah, and that's a great thing about the 360s. You can see all the way around us.
yeah.
So, I know Tom looks like in our 360 videos. So, actually have time when I have my surgery here this coming week. I'll actually have time to work on the next 360 video because I have all of that stuff.
Yeah, my youngest son Connor loves that 360.
Yeah.
He's like, Mom, did you know you could do this with this video? I was like, yeah.
Bree says she's waiting for somebody.
No, I have to look at, I have to
Yeah, we'll have to
show
look at
that picture because there is a woman kind of like at or hanging out the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's several people within the windows, but I do
But
specifically.
there was a woman, I think she
Yeah.
had dark hair.
Yeah. So let's give this a listen.
Hello again, Mike and Shana here. I'd really like to get a name of who's with us. What's the significance of the window here?
Is there something special about this particular window?
That's the music from across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be tough at that window, just because. Yeah, I'm not even going to listen to the rest of it. Yeah, unfortunately, the business across the street plays music out on the street, and so we're hearing a lot of that low. It's low. You guys can't hear it from there, but there's enough by the window that we can't hear it, or that we can hear it on here. So that's going to make that audio null and void. So Bree Jones says, I keep hearing Michaela. Well, we'll try it back here. Just try it right here. We're back far enough. Is there a Michaela here in the room with us?
Is your name Michaela?
Where are you from, Michaela? Where did you go? All right, let's listen back to that. We got that coming through. So, Super Buddha Boy says Michaela's a modern name. Doubt it. Not necessarily.
Is there a Michaela here in the room with us?
Is your name Michaela?
Where are you from, Michaela? Where did you go?
I still hear a little bit of that music in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's tough to tell. So we're not going to be able to do a lot for audio in these front rooms near the street. So we're probably going to have to move back into the down the hall in those other rooms. But it's been interesting here because we have felt a lot in this room, the room next door, and then we did hear somebody walking around in here, which is what brought us in here.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, there's been a little more energy in rooms that I didn't feel any in last time.
Yeah, it's definitely different this time.
Yeah, she said it was different.
She did. So we're talking about Danelle. So.
Yeah, it's you know, last time I was just always drawn to that other room, you know, that with
So.
kid in it.
People are saying prayers for my gallbladder surgery. It's gonna be gonna be fine.
Yeah,
So
and he's gonna be making up for what he's not gonna be able to eat.
I'm
after
doing that for the
surgery.
next few days. Yeah.
He's-
So
He's gonna be living it up. His gallbladder is gonna hate him before it's all said and done.
Bria's saying that she says he never came. So she was waiting for somebody by the window. I just heard. Did I hear a knock, or was that you?
I mean, I moved my feet
Okay.
here, but
All right. Well, let's move on to another room because we've got too much external noise. All right. And Sean's got the K2. All right. And yes, we are keeping the K2 far away from the phone so it's not picking up any of the
I
transmission.
mean, it's not gonna pick up mine because mine's not in,
Yeah.
well, if I shake, well, it's that.
It's this. If I get close enough to it, it goes
Yeah,
off. But when I
but-
stay far, yeah, you have to bash it with your.
With me, it's.
Yours is only set up as a camera, not
Yeah.
a phone.
So whenever it goes off and it's by me, it's not me.
We are not allowed up there this time, unfortunately, because the floor is having a lot of issues. But we did get some stuff up there last time.
Oh my God, it was so hot last time. Hello?
Feel something there?
Yeah.
Oh, is I getting to the doorway? Yeah. I'm actually feeling it. I don't usually get this, but like right here, like, here, like right on the top of my head, right here. A lot of dust. So let me see if I can shed a little light on for you guys. There we go.
Who's in here?
I wonder if it's the same person moving around and trying to stay away from us.
No, it's not going, it's going off now. But it was going off way over here. It was lighting up a couple of them, I was just holding, I thought it was.
Yeah,
you.
that's far enough away. You have to get pretty close, within a couple feet. And then right there, yeah,
Yeah, it
you're like a
was-
foot and a half away.
It was lighting up to the second green from over here.
Okay, Super Woody Boy says, what are the plans for the building? They're using it as a flower shop downstairs.
Yeah. And there's some activity downstairs too.
Oh,
I
definitely.
mean-
There's a little boy that's always seen down there. We're trying to figure out if the little
Yeah.
boy that's seen down there is the same little boy as up here.
I mean, I've seen a reflection in the mirror, but I didn't see anything making the reflection. There's a mirror downstairs, and then I saw, what looked like a kid's legs. But I didn't see the rest of him, and it was in motion, so it was like he was there, and I just happened to turn at the right time and just happened to catch the tail end of it, so.
Speaking of the SLS camera, as you were talking, there was a little notification that came up saying that it arrived at the latest destination. So,
Oh,
yeah,
that's,
that's nice,
great.
since it's not gonna be here. So, all right, so you were catching something over there, a little bit on the K2. I was feeling like frontal lobe stuff.
frontal lobe.
Well, what else do you call it? Andrew Cox is saying, I told spirits they can come to me when I'm sleeping, but while working or driving, I need my attention to safety. You know, just be careful with what you ask for, Andrew. You need to be very, very careful about that stuff.
Wow.
So it seems like we're chasing it because and I'm feeling tingly as I'm coming up to the door. So it seems like it keeps walking away from us. I'm gonna try. I'm sorry, guys. Here. So we're in this room here. Is it Michaela that keeps walking away from us, or somebody else?
Are you male or female? You a boy or a girl?
What's your name? Just trying to start with the basics here.
Something really simple, just tell us your name. We've introduced ourselves and gave you our names. It's the polite thing to do.
All right, listen back. Unfortunately, we're right back up here by the front, so I don't know how well this is gonna go.
Is it Michaela that keeps walking away from us or somebody else?
Are you male or female? You're a boy or a girl?
What's your name?
Probably me.
Try to start with the basics here.
Something really simple. Just tell us your name.
That wasn't me, because I was holding it out like this.
I mean, I'm just. It's the polite thing to do. I mean, even.
Maybe it was touching the recorder.
What little bit I was moving around isn't making any noise.
Yeah, maybe it was touching the recorder, because I was holding it out like this. I don't know. B3 Airspace asks if there's a cemetery nearby. I believe there's one down that way a little ways. So
No,
it
we
would be like a
passed.
couple blocks
We passed a few.
that way. And we did pass a few.
Yeah.
So, but again, I wanted to get out of this front area. And maybe I should stop saying that. Maybe that's why it keeps coming up here. Bree was saying something about a trickster. So, where did I see that?
I mean, there's that kind of activity too, though. Sometimes we feel like it's going from like room to room to room, you know.
Yeah.
This time, anyway. Like last time I didn't really,
That's somebody outside.
yeah. Last time I didn't really feel that urge. This time it just feels like, it's from both sides. It feels like there's something, you know, checking us out, but then it feels like there's something, you know, letting us play follow the leader.
That's a brick on the floor.
That was a, yeah.
Yeah, and Bonnie was asking if somebody died of suffocation. The children died of illnesses, so was part of it the suffocation? Is part of their illness? I'm not sure.
Back in that time, like a lot of it was like respiratory type stuff.
Motion detectors are still sitting out here. Let's check on Ghosty.
Let's see.
Ghosty's still there. All right. So this is back to the original room. So, Bonnie is saying consumption could be. That's always a possibility. I mean, could be pneumonia. I don't know if we have a cause of death on that. They have some documentation that they've put together, but I don't know if any of that was it. So Tim Schoen is lagging. Sorry. Yeah, and Tim, I mean, they've done things like they replaced all these windows and things like that. So I mean, there's only so much. I mean, they're an older couple. They're running a shop downstairs. You know, they're using the second floor below us for a lot of storage and stuff like that. This is the third floor. There's 4 floors to this building, so there's a lot to keep up on.
What we really, really like is that Donnell, the lady of the house, she really, really has a lot of respect for who's in here.
She does.
She has a lot of respect. She's very protective of, and you know, she's very selective about who comes in here. So we are very honored to be allowed to come in here.
Nobody else has been in here to investigate since we last investigated in August.
Yeah. So. We very much appreciate that.
Yep, absolutely.
A lot.
Samuel Hall
Shoot.
Samuel Hall says, I've always wondered how hauntings happen. Is it the building, is it the land, is it a combination of both? What could be supplying the energy to keep the haunting alive? Well, I mean, yeah, it could be a combination of things. I mean, I think that people themselves haunt it. But yes, certain buildings are more conducive to it, I think, based on, you know, what they're made of, the history behind it. You know,
It's especially.
It's a lot of
I mean, as a
different
spirit,
reasons.
I would hang around if someone was interacting with me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if I had something to do, you know, someone to talk to, I definitely hang around. You know, it's, why wouldn't you?
All right. Let's do one last room because we're getting down to the end of the hour, and so I get about an hour of live with the phone when we do this. So so we do have to wrap it up here soon. But let's go ahead and do one more room. We want to do this one where you're feeling something in earlier, or are you not feeling it there now? I go with your best judgment.
Every room's got something in it tonight. I mean, that's like I just passed through like a big thing of spider web right here. Like actual spider web.
The actual spider web. And you know what?
But I don't,
I have felt that in this room before. I don't think it's real spider web.
I mean, I don't see anything.
The last time we were here, I felt that in this room. Like
I
right
mean,
about what you're saying.
Like when I walked through, it was just like, zzz, like it just felt like I was hurting,
Mhm.
you know? Or like a really heavy smoke,
Right.
almost, like you're, or like a fog machine, like if you're running your
Fog machine,
hand
okay.
through like fog machine smoke. Kind of felt like that for a minute.
All right, so let's.
It's gone now. I don't feel it anymore.
I had it for a second.
Woo, sorry
Can you
guys.
hold on to that, please? I'm trying to do this one-handed, which is ridiculous. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's back up like maybe here because your head's getting cut off.
Yeah, I'll let you got to see a clear shot of the hall.
All right. All right. Hello, Mike and Shana again. I think that there's more than one of you running around up here. Do we have a Michaela? Do we have a man? Do we have a little boy? Who's in here with us now? I just heard something in there.
Are you trying to play a game? Are you following us? It's okay. You can follow us everywhere. Oh my god.
You playing a game with us?
That was me.
Try it again. You playing a game with us? All right, let's listen back.
Hello, Mike and Shana again. I think that there's more than one of you running around up here. Do we have a Michaela? Do we have a man? Do we have a little boy? Who's in here with us now? I just heard something in there.
Are you trying to play a game? Are you following us? It's okay. You can follow us everywhere. Oh my god.
Something again.
A lot of
You
Shana
playing a
stomach in
game
here.
with us?
That was me.
Try it again. You playing a game with us?
Might have been a little something there the last time I asked that. So. Yeah, it seems like every time that we move to a room, it's like it's there when we first walk in, and then it moves to another room. So it's like either we're chasing it out or it's just playing games with us. Like we get led into a room and then it takes off to another.
Yeah.
So, because we came in here, you felt the cobwebby stuff over here, which I have felt it here before. And then as we're talking here, I hear stuff in the room across over there. So it's like,
It's just.
I don't know. We feel an energy, and then it takes off, and then we hear stuff in another room.
Kind of like at Liberty.
Yeah. And so Bree was saying, something about a trickster, so could very well be what we have going on tonight. Which what we want to find out tonight is about the little boy. And we haven't been able to get much off of that so far.
Definitely gonna have some one-on-one.
One-on-one time in there. We'll definitely do that.
Right. Set a motion thing outside the door,
Mhm.
and maybe one in the corner, and then like a central location or something like that.
We can do that. Yeah, so we will have like a full paranormal investigation video again of here, like we did last time. Last time we did it, we went live on YouTube last time, or no, not on YouTube, on Facebook last time, and then we did a full investigation video here on YouTube. Let's move up a little bit because we're like way cut off. So, all right. What are we at? We're over an hour now. So usually around now I start getting low battery life. I actually can't check battery life here.
It's about time to
But
switch
it's
floors.
usually, it's about time. So, all right. So, can I click on here to see who the Super Chat superstars were?
It was Andrew, Tom, and Zippy.
I saw colors fly up on there. Didn't you see it? Right there. See it? It like shows up right there and then disappears.
Well, if someone just donated again, claim your super
Yeah,
chat.
I know. So I know we had
And see-
Andrew, Tom, Zippy. Andrew was a couple times, so we really do appreciate that. So Zippy, Andy, and Tom. So Andy too. Okay. So thank you, Andrew, as well. So, yeah. Does he go by Andy? I only ever
I
call him
always
Andrew.
call him Andrew number one.
Yeah. So.
Ghosting buddy.
B3 Airspace says Andy broke the super chat. I just want to make sure everybody gets. I just want to make sure everybody gets thanked for that because that's very, very kind of everybody. Okay, and yeah, we do have to go because I don't know how much battery we have. I know that usually it's like an hour and then it's about to die, so I don't want it to get cut off midstream. So, yeah, they're gonna suck out Mike's crappy gallbladder. All right, so. All right, well, really, we thank you guys for spending this time with us. We're going to get the full investigation video, because that's what we're going to do for the rest of the night now, is really going to dive into our investigation. And that'll be presented here within the next couple of weeks. I'll be editing that after my surgery. So if you're new to us, please go ahead and subscribe. Click the little bell notification so that you are alerted anytime that we have a new video posted. Following this will be Edge of the Rabbit Hole and Inside the Upside Down on Tuesday. Anything else?
Tomorrow, we'll be out and about tomorrow. Also going to Alton, doing a little bit of a follow-up for a project.
For our project that we're working on. And Donna Gorton says, I heard, shh, they're coming, be quiet. That would not surprise me, because it seems like
surprise me now. I don't know.
it seems like they keep taking off every time we enter a room. So.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Again, thank you very much. Really appreciate you coming along with us for this live paranormal investigation of historic haunted building in Vandalia. It's what's the name of the flower shop? Give them a shout out. I always
Something
forget.
special.
Something special. There you go. If you're ever in the Vandalia area, get something from something special.
There's a lot of really cool stuff down there.
There is.
Also,
There is.
look at our YouTube channel, because we do have space, and it was pretty cool.
Doesn't want to hit the X. There we go.